That's Governor Westmore. These are the supporters of Shorties. All right. We're employing all of the appropriate officials in the state of Maryland to assist Shorty in his efforts to complete justice in Illinois. Like I said, I am Dred Scott. I'm a free man in one state and I'm a slave in another. This is the Westmore legacy, the real Westmore. See the addresses? That's Ridge Road. That's my store on Falls Road. These are the supporters of Shorties. That's Kwaisa and Fume. And Kwaisa and Fume asked for the House Judiciary to investigate my illegal incarceration. These are the cases. Right here is the date, February the 2nd, 2011. You got violations, city, county, state, and federal levels. The Baltimore County Board has evidence of corruption, and they won't open their mouth. You feel me? Councilman Quirk, Julian Jones. This is the people that represent us. You talking about your prison industry. I was kidnapped by the state of Maryland for making a documentary about Baltimore. Block party gets bigger and better. It's making a documentary. That's Donna Edwards, Lieutenant Governor Brown, Mikulski, Dutch Rupertberger, Branch, and Cummings. I'm the video vigilante. Got a story called Shorty. So I made a movie out of it. All right? To whom it may concern. All right? And it's documented. That's BOPA. That's the Creative Alliance. And this is Governor Westmore. This is Governor Westmore. I'm going to show you the real Westmore. See that? Identity theft, income tax evasion, fraud, postal violations, James Hammond, Jake Davis. You got Lieutenant Governor Brown, Scott Shellenberger, insurance fraud. You feel me? And it's notarized as a whistleblower. I'm a whistleblower on the courts and the corruption in the courts. And I did it at Starbucks. See that? That's Starbucks and Shorty. I'm an activist in Baltimore, and activism isn't against the law. You feel me? Activism isn't against the law. That's the Baltimore Brew. I put this toilet in front of the school board about the school to prison pipeline. The school to prison pipeline. This is parole and probation, Linda Dodge. You feel me? That's Adam May. We talking about the role that the media plays in misinformation. That's Tim Williams from WJZ. That's the Office of the Attorney General Counsel. Department of Justice, you feel me? You got that? That's the NAACP. This is the Legislative Black Caucus. You see, March 2009. That's Rupertberger. That's Cardin. That's Mikulski. And this is a roll call. You feel me? A roll call. False imprisonment for filming a documentary. All right? For filming a documentary. Kwaisa and Fume asked for the House Judiciary to investigate my illegal incarceration. You see that? That's notary. We talking about fraud. $200,000 a year since 2008. I need an audit, a federal and a state audit. That's Bank of America, SunTrust Bank. You feel me? And these are the checks. These are the checks. All right? I was locked up in another state. You feel me? I was locked up in another state. That's my FBI file number. You feel me? And that's my date of birth. That's Paul Weinblatt. We talking about false income tax evasion and fraud, 2008. Paul Weinblatt and Associates. Feel me? 2009. Paul Weinblatt and Associates. Received 2011, Welch. You feel me? Baltimore County Bureau of Corrections and Inmates. That's when I was locked up. That's Mr. Fields. All right? And these are the people that this movie and this documentary was about. Governor O'Malley, Congressman Cummings, Senator Cardin, Mikulski, Richard McFeely, the FBI, Judge Dale, Judge Pearson, Judge Turnbull, Judge Boris, Quinn, Eric Holder, Department of Justice, Gail King, CBS, and Bank of America. See the date? 2011. I got a book called The Minority Report. You feel me? The Minority Report. I filed the Replevin Act. I never got it. That's attorney-client privilege, all right? And I never got my property back. It's a Jailhouse Diary. It's an introduction to the Jailhouse Diary. You feel me? You got pages of it. And right here, my property was ordered to be returned. Ordered to be returned, and it was never returned. That's States Attorney Scott Shellenberger. You see that? State of Maryland versus Dwayne Davis. Right there. I never... Discovery and requirement documents. I never got to see the grand jury minutes. That's Scott Shellenberger. Scott Shellenberger used his position of power to deny us our rights. To deny us our rights. All evidence submitted to your office. That's James Calabrese, the state prosecutor's office. That's David Giles. All right. That's the IRS criminal division, and that's the case number. That's Chief Johnson. That's the Department of Justice, and that's my whistleblower, the movie. Shorty, pull your mask up? No, we're gonna unmask Baltimore. Do blacks have rights in which white America respects? Well, Governor Westmore, these are the criminal charges against Scott Shellenberger. Governor Westmore, these are the criminal charges against Scott Shellenberger, right here. Shorty, pull your mask up. Mayor Brandon Scott, Westmore, what are you gonna do for me? I applied for Martin Luther King's job. Do blacks have rights in which white America respects? 2024, session starts on Wednesday. I want exoneration of the Supreme Court. I'm an activist, and that ain't against the law.